What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of What Are They Cooking, the series where we allow the audience to submit some badass replays, which we will then go over on the channel. Now, as always, if you have a replay you would like to see, you can just post it in the Discord in the description in the Edison Replays channel. Starting off today with a, I don't know, pretty spicy deck, but I guess maybe even spicy by What Are They Cooking standards. It's hard to say, but we've got Uriah. Specifically, we have Uriah Volcanics. Now, Uriah is one of my favorite cards in, like, the entire form. Honestly, like, if this deck was actually, like, playable, I'd probably play the shit out of Uriah, but it's kind of not. It's really bad. Unfortunately, like, I've tried, and it's definitely sad, but we're going to see what Mr. Pyro Magic here can do with the Uriah deck. I'm wondering what the synergy with, like, the volcanic engine even is. What? You just search Uriah off Sangan? Oh my god, it's 0. You can do that? Bro, you can search Uriah with Sangan. That's so funny. I had no idea. I don't even know if I played Sangan in my Uriah deck when I did a video for, like, for the channel, like, 10 billion years ago. But damn, that's so cool. I wonder, yeah, it might just be that it's like a Pyro, and you play some Pyro cards, like Firestorm guards can, like, put it back and stuff. So the opponent is playing, looks like Teleport, Zombies, Zombie, Teledad, whatever. And Oppression plus Gravity Vine is just, it's messing up their day. One cool thing about this deck is you get to play all these Floodgates, and then you can just, like, clear them whenever you want because you drop the Uriah, so that's pretty cool. Looks like we're going to be setting that Metal Reflect Slime. And we're just chilling at the moment. I mean, we got 5 back row. One of them's Solemn. The other one's Imperial Custom. So we're probably, like, very safe at the moment. They can't really beat us down because... Whoa, what did we just do? We activated the Reflect Slime. But why did it go to... Oh, it got Oppression. Okay. That's funny. They can Oppression the Reflect Slimes. So we're going to use the Blaze Accelerator to out the dude, the guy, the Krebons. So now that they can't just beat us down every turn because the Gravity Bind is on the board. Let's see. So we used the Accelerator 3 times. They searched Spirit Reaper. Do we have a stop for that? We're going to Solemn Judgment the Spirit Reaper. I don't know why we Solemn Judgment the Spirit Reaper. Because we have double Uriah. We're definitely, like, dropping one. I guess one isn't enough to kill, maybe? Well, how many? Yeah, this would be only 5,000? And we can't drop 2? Why didn't we flip the Solemn Wishes, though? I feel like we should have flipped the Solemn Wishes. So they're just doing stuff under Oppression because we can't afford to pay all these life points. All right, now we're definitely getting hand-ripped. So it's a question of what they hit here. Yeah, Uriah, that's kind of what we most wanted them to hit because we have a second one, so it, like, doesn't even matter. We can pitch the other Uriah with the Blaze... Oh, wait. Uriah is a Pyro with less than 500 because it's 0 because... Oh my god. The fact that Uriah is 0 is just, like, weirdly important in here. So because it's 0, you can pitch Uriah off Blaze Accelerator, and now we're putting it back off the Royal Firestorm Guards to draw 2 cards. Truly legendary stuff we see going on here. So the Mizuki's gonna try to bring something back, but we have Royal Oppression. And yeah, we're just, like, fine, though, because Gravity Bind's on the field. So now we bring out Rocket. We have a second Accelerator. Okay. The opponent just can't do anything. Like, Oppression, Gravity Bind, we keep gaining 500 with the Solemn Wishes. So we just have infinite Oppression usages. Very funny. All right, we're just chilling out. We draw Uriah. We are going to summon Uriah and use the effect with priority, which is funny. It's like a Night Beam. They can't chain to it because Uriah can't be chained to, and you can just use it with prio. So very, very cool thing you can do in this format that you can't do with later formats, I guess, with Uriah. Not that I really expect Uriah to be playable in later formats. It's not even really playable in this format. But then again, Pyro's out to prove us wrong here, and this is going to be 6,000 damage. They're going to drop, like, a fat Trag. Yeah, there he is. Okay, but we set everything, and this Trag may be large, but it's still not large as this Uriah. This Uriah is 6,000, and the Trag only goes up to... They have 7 cards in hand. That's like 42, which is, like, normally enormous, but not enough. They go for the Black Rose Dragon. We have Fiendish Chain, though. That's just the end of the game, right? That's just it. Dang, it's a shame they didn't have BrainCon. Well, actually, BrainCon wouldn't have done anything, because the Uriah would just be at 0 and they take it. Because they don't have the... Did we just normal summon a skill drain? Bro, you just normal summoned a skill drain. How do you even misclick that? What? Looks like something weird happened with DB. We got both our Blaze Accelerators now. We're going to set one with the skill drain. Of course, if the set Blaze Accelerator happens to get taken out by a heavy storm or whatever, we'll just get it back with the other rocket anyway. So we go for skill drain here to stop the Gale. However, they have brain control to make Armor Master and smack in. We need a way to wall this, and we have one with the Metal Reflect Slime. It gets Dust Tornadoed, though. Oh no, our monster got Dust Tornadoed. Alright, they're hitting in, and we just lose. We actually just, like, can't play the game. We don't have anything. So, alright, game 3. We're going to pull back in game number 3, though. It's all good. We have Shadow Imp. That's some obnoxious hate. But hey, it's a continuous trap. Synergy. Makes sense. They're going in with the Pyramid Turtle. What's this going to get? Just the... Why did they even crash that, actually? You could just set... I guess to play around the Blaze Accelerator popping it. I can kind of see that. That way you at least get your search, which we actually don't get our search because we're just going to flip up a Shadow Mirror, and yeah, that's rough. We kill the hamster with the Blaze Accelerator, and we're just gaining 500 every turn. Question is, are we going to get to see a big Uriah come down? The answer is probably yes. We have enough continuous traps. It's just a matter of when. It's a matter of finding that timing, you know what I'm saying? So we got an instant fusion, going to be used to go into the Caius. Should probably declare a target there just in case they have a bottomless, I think. Actually, no, wait. I don't think it works that way. I'm pretty sure it'll get negated by Shadow Imp either way. It's not like Skill Drain. It cares where the effect is, not where the monster is, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So Uriah going to just do its thing, kill the bottomless. Bottomless cannot be chained to Uriah. Now we have a Robin Goblin. Are we even playing the optimal continuous traps in here? Like, we're playing Robin Goblin and Solemn Wishes. I mean, I don't know. I support it no matter what. The Robin Goblin, it's getting so much value. We just ripped 2 cards. Okay, they're gonna brain to just use the Uriah's trap destruction effect and then crash into the... Wait, they didn't know. They didn't know. No, it's a 0 attack. And they're at 1100 life. They just die. They just die. Oh. They could have set Reaper, maybe, but it would have just gotten outed, I guess, by the Blaze Accelerator. So, yeah, Uriah's winning. It's winning. All right. Next match. What? Opponent. What is going on here? They're playing Crystal Core and Abyss Soldier together. Dude, I swear, the opponents in this series are just as spicy as, like, the people who actually post the replays. What is going on? We've got an MST, runs into a trap dust shoot, though. Bro. Oh, the pro dust shoot's never not funny, honestly. Alright, Crystal Core gonna hit straight into that Super Nimble Mega Hamster. Super Nimble Mega Hamster presumably gonna fetch a Raikou from the deck. And now we set... What? Fortress Warrior? Yo, I think this is, like... some weird reinforced truth deck, by the way. It's got like Neospatian stuff in it, so it's based, obviously. They're hitting in with the Crystal Core. We're going to take out the field spell. All right. I mean, we took out the field spell. This deck plays Ultimate Offering, by the way. They hit in the Fortress Warrior. Fortress Warrior cannot be destroyed by battle, and also you take no battle damage. This could be like a funny tech versus Blackwing, maybe, if you have enough defense to like stop them from just outing it with Dad or whatever. All right, we're going for that Reinforced Truth. Get the Jute Fighter, Jut Fighter. I don't know. We're going to switch the guy. We're going to try to... Wait, what? Is this thing... Huh? Why did it die? Why did it die? There must be a reason. I don't want to read this card too much, or this card, so... I'm going to assume... Oh, wait, I think... Does this effect kill itself? It's like one of those BES guys where if it runs out of counters in a battles, it just dies. So I think that's what happened. I think, indeed, that is what has happened. You know, I swear I played this deck. Is this guy playing a deck that I played on the channel like a year ago? I played some, like, Crystal Core, Machina, Codaris. I swear I remember this. I remember this being a thing. So, as I mentioned, there is Neospatians in here. So we've milled a Cross-Porter. We add a Dark Panther, I guess. And our Jute Fighter gets deprisoned tragically. Why did we not, like, Storm? I guess he just figures they're, like, a bunch of Reinforced Truths or something, maybe? I don't know. I feel like you should storm before you set all this stuff, though. All right, the Crystal Core is coming out again. It's got 3 counters. We're going to use the Codaris. That's value. We hit the Pot of Avarice and the Fortress Warrior. There's a Torrential Tribute into a Starlight Road into a Solemn Judgment, but that's like, it's a pretty decent trade, honestly, for the whatever for this player. We go for Storm to try to chain limiter removal and win the game, but they chain what's it called? Reinforced Truth. So now we just can't win. And we have, what, 8 cards? It's 8 cards to 1 card now? Okay, Abyss Soldier. We're just smacking in with the Abyss Soldier. Gonna use the Ultimate Offering with the Grandible. Funny combination. Now we have Chaos Sork. Card Destruction. Honestly, this is getting kind of cruel. Pot of Avarice. Man, you should just scoop at this point. What are we even, like, sticking around for? It's so very Jover for us. We're gonna, like, flip up the Allure, too. I will not stop just, like, solitaring over here while you're at 1 card. They're sticking with it, though. They think they can win. They're going to bring back that Machina Fortress. Attack over, but there's a Necro Gardener. And now we're going to go Ultimate Offering, summon Caius, banish the dude, and that's going to be GG. On to game number 2. Game number 2. What do we got? We got an opening play with a Machina Gear Frame. Nice normal summon to have on turn 1. We're going to try to summon Armageddon Knight and do... Oh, we did the play. We did the send cross-border add Grand Mole. Always such a good feeling. All right, Codaris going to try to go off here, but we have a Torrential Tribute. That's going to be pretty good to chain. They can summon Fortress. Why did they summon it this way? Why would you not just pitch Crystal Core and then you have the Force to bring it back? I mean, it might get banished. It will likely, possibly get banished. No, it's just getting put back to the hand. It's not actually because of Deep Prison, though. All right, limiter removal. They might just try to go for it, but we have Trag to stay alive. So, yeah. We take the dead. Oh, no. Oh, no, we greeted our Trag, and now we're dead. Oh, wow. If we hadn't greeted the Trag, we would have won that game, probably. Oh, that's so sad. It did suck. They had 1 card, and the 1 card turned out to be limiter removal, so I can see why that could be an issue. Again, we're holding the Dust Shoot. We're just like, no, I will greed my Dust Shoot. We get our Panther Mind Crushed. Hilarious, actually, because the Panther will contact with the Cyber Dragon if they don't. So they actually, like, made a pretty good play there. All right, we go the legendary Armageddon Knight, send cross-border, search Grand Mole. You love to see it. End phase Typhoon gonna hit the Call of the Haunted. Now we fire off that Trap Dust Shoot, get the rip. They go Warrior of Atlantis, search the legendary ocean, attack with Cyber Dragon. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We're just setting Plague. All right, we're just setting Plague. Codaris goes off. Not going to get a whole ton of value, though. Just going to hit a Plague, and we have a Chain Reinforced Truth to summon Fortress Warrior in defense mode. And, oh wait, this can only not be destroyed by battle once per turn. Never mind, this card's a lot worse than I thought it was. I thought you could just, like, infinitely wall, even against Piercing with this, but no. It can only wall one thing. That being said, we have Pot of Avarice, which, pretty good that we baited the Crow there with the Plague Spreader, although now we don't have a... Okay, no, we still have a great play. We could still Foolish Burial, send the Cross-Porter, get the Panther. Oh, the legendary Panther Contact. Man, Neospatians are so good. I love Neospatians. They're just so misunderstood, so underrated. No one gets them. No one grasps the greatness of Neospatian. Speaking of which, we're just going to drop Dark Armed Dragon. The best Neospatian play. Summon Dark Armed. Oh, it is a good Dark Armed deck, though. It is like one of the best Dark Armed decks, unironically. I'm not even memeing. And, well, yeah, they can't really win here. Either they crash and they die, or they don't crash and they die. So, Neospatian's taking the dub, as it always does, honestly. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, we got, Infernity, but with, like, Cyber Valley, I think, is the twist, the meme. I don't think we've seen this version before. Dark Illusion, bro. Is this, like, our Infernity barrier? Is that what this is supposed to be? Well, right now we're just waiting to find, like, a card, you know what I'm saying? That it's not going well. And we've actually, like, locked our back rope. All right, we can go for Mindcon. They actually don't Judgment, so we're going to get to draw 2. I can see why you wouldn't Judgment in this situation. Probably want to hold it for something serious. Like, for example, activating Heavy Storm and then activating Future Fusion. I could see that as a play. What? They're playing Magical Stone in here? whack dragon build, my guy. That's all I gotta say. But Storm Judgment surely does it, right? Storm Judgment surely does. We're just gonna activate Future Fusion. We're not even gonna. We're not gonna Storm Judgment. We're just gonna activate Future Fusion, and it works, fortunately. But you know, it might have not worked. They go for Goyo. They try to attack for game. We have Mirror Force, and then they just don't Judgment that, even though they would win the game if they did Judgment that. I guess maybe if we had like a Book of Moon or a Phoenix Wing or a Compulsory, but I feel like this guy's held his Judgment too long. Should have gone for the Storm Judgment. You literally would have won, right? Like, you just would have won the game. Storm Judgment, right? Am I crazy? All right, well, Judgment is going to finally get used on the return because we would just lose if the return goes off. End phase Typhoon going to hit the Infernity Force. Storm finally being used. We have a draw 1, and we're just cheating now because, yeah, obviously Infernity Archfiend misses timing since we drew it on Chain Link 2. But they're going to summon 2 red meds, so I have a feeling like we're probably going to lose anyway. I hope we don't win game 1 with cheating here. There's no way, right? Like, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. We are very dead. On to game number 2. Game number 2. Hopefully we can pull it back in game number 2 without cheating with our Infernity Archfiend. We go for 1-for-1 into the valley, emergency teleport, summon the Krebons from our hand so that we can empty our hand, so that we can do the Necromancer play, bring back the Archfiend, search another Archfiend. Okay, draw 2 more. Yeah, I forgot Infernity's kind of boneless in Edison Format. Couldn't we have searched, like, the Trap or something, I guess? We're playing Archfiend's Roar? Bro, what? It brings back Infernity Archfiend? I guess that's cool. So we're hitting him with a couple Infernity Archfiends. We're going to attack into the set monster, which is just a DD Crow. What the hell? This is a garbage hand. I guess they can drop Dad. I mean, dropping Dad's kind of good, right? Might as well just do it. We're going to Crow a friggin' emergency teleport so we can drop Dark Arm Dragon, hit the Mirror Force, hit the Archfiend's Roar, hit the Legacy of Yada, which gets chained. The other one's just a useless Starlight Road. So now we're going to go Future Fusion, which is going to send... Couldn't we have sent more Darks than this if we really wanted to and just, like, started blowing things up? I guess, I don't know. We go for Goyo. Goyo's going to try to crash, which is actually going to work because the set is a useless Starlight Road. By the way, man, I got to start pointing out every time Starlight Road is useless. I've gone on so many rants against this card lately, but not enough people have disagreed with me in the comments section, so, you know, it's kind of hard to harp about Starlight Road forever. But, you know, it's satisfying to be right either way. Every replay of Starlight Road just sits there. Alright, Mistworm's just going to win the game. This is why you put Mistworm in your extra deck, folks. Those of you who don't put Mistworm in your extra deck, like, I don't know what you're doing. When I don't put Mistworm in my extra deck, I, like, inevitably lose games because of it. Just like, or miss wins or whatever. We have Brain Valley, which is good. We're going to set 4, and our Starlight Road gets Typhooned, which I guess is better than if they had Typhooned one of the actually useful ones. Lila's gonna... Why are they playing Magical Stone Excavation? I don't get it. Everything else, like, sort of makes sense, kinda, but Magical Stone? What is going on? Oh, no, Necromancer. It's time for plays to happen, but the DD Crow is going to stop us. We have Legacy of Yada to draw another Legacy of Yada. Attack with Greffer, set the new Legacy of Yada, which gets Dust Tornado. They go for Future Fusion, but we have Solemn Judgment to stop that. They set Dust Tornado again. Probably going to set this. It will probably get picked off by Dust Tornado. They're just going to go set Raikou. Okay, what do we take out here? The Dark Greffer. It is dead. It is gone. We go Emergency Teleport. Synchro for Android, set Phoenix Wing, pass. Instant Fusion. Now they can drop Prime Material Dragon, try to crash, and it's going to work. We don't have a card in our hand to use with the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. We're setting everything because we just don't want our Phoenix Wing to be live, and it gets Dust Tornadoed anyway. Now we're going down on life points with our Power Well actually into the Krebons Negate. We can then go into Mind Control, maybe. They actually summon Red Med. Are they going to bring back... Oh, no, they're going to bring back Prime Material? No, they bring back Drago. But we can still go Minecon into Goyo, maybe? Is Goyo... Yeah, okay. That seems decent. Were we not able to drop this Archfiend, by the way? Did we draw it for turn? I thought we draw it for turn. Well, now we definitely draw it for turn because we stacked it for plague, so... Yeah, we get the Necromancer, we use Synchro for Brionac, summon the Necromancer, bring back the Archfiend. Archfiend gets us a search, and then Brionac, pitch, and then we attack for game, surely. Like, I don't think there's anything keeping them alive here. So that's Infernities, Cyber Valley Infernities. They got like DDR and stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool. I think Infernity builds are cool in Edison format. Obviously, they are lacking some of their more broken cards, but it's kind of a good thing that they are because it would be stupidly annoying if they weren't. Final match. We got good old-fashioned 6 Samurai. I realized I've shown this deck before on the segment, but I've only shown the dumb, like, the mass driver, OTK, FTK stupidity, and I haven't shown a more conventional build, I guess, if that's even a term that we can really apply to 6 Samurai, because obviously the deck is not particularly popular or played or good. The double D prison is actually going to be insane here. We just have 2 of them. We have 2 of them to get rid of both of the issues, and it looks like there's going to be a set Raikou, but the set Raikou could conceivably be outed by the Iroh. We're going to get to resolve a Fat United, though. Special out the Grandmaster. The Iroh not going to get deprisoned because we have a Solemn Judgment. That's going to take out the Raikou. Now we're going to equip, and we're going to set the Reckless Greed. DDR going to be used to bring back Titanial. Titanial eats a Bottomless, though. That's not too good. And we're going to take a bunch of damage. We Phoenix Wing. I mean, I guess that kills the Spirit, but we just draw back into it. We could special it again whenever we want. We're going to special everything. Set another Reckless Greed, so we could just draw 4 next turn. That's going to be silly. That is going to be very silly when it comes up. I promise you that much. We draw Heavy. We have Brain Heavy. We have Brain Heavy and it doesn't even do anything. I guess we're going to stack for Plague, make Black Rose, but then they're just going to draw 4. So it's like, how are we not dead from that point? Draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're dead. Okay. Summon Zanji, attack for game. Next up. So that's 6 Samurai game 1. And hey, we have Gateway game 2. Obviously, it's one of these decks actually where like it's super garbage a lot of the time. But then there's like this one card where if you draw it, you're like 2 tiers higher or something, and you're actually like okay. At least like roguish threat. Kind of like Glad Beasts when they don't draw War Chariot. It's like War Chariot is to that deck what Gateway is to this deck. It's like, yeah, when you draw that card, you just start getting infinite value for no reason, and your deck becomes pretty solid. But then when you don't, you're just playing like a really bad deck, unfortunately. The Morphing Jar is going off here, so hey, that's something. We got, Heavy Storm, but there's a Starlight Road. We're about to see Starlight Road be useful for the first time this episode, right? I assume. We're going to Typhoon, randomly hit Bottomless, and then, well, we're also going to get to see a Starlight Road not be useful at the same time, though, because there's a second one. There's a second one, but it doesn't need to do anything because we're just scooping it up at this point, because there's a freaking Gateway. They're getting Iroh. They're going to kill our Reich. Yeah, I mean, we have 2 Amaryllises in hand. It's not looking good. So that was, I don't know, boneless 6 Samurai, or maybe, I mean, it is like the better build, probably, though, so maybe that's not the right term, but as always, I think we had some fun decks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments section. I'll see you next time. Peace out. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.